And this one, he hasn't targeted this one much, so whatever. And like, I might just leave raw magic. It doesn't affect the city whatsoever. That's just artistic, you know. The city doesn't actually have to work any land. So, yep. Let's see. Same with this one. So really, I think we're at the point where we don't need to keep spamming cleanse the land because we already have enough. Unless we want to tidy this up a bit. What about this one? Yeah, see, that's making bonus mana. Yeah. I mean, we might want to clean this up eventually as this city expands so it can actually build more farms and stuff, but I might have it build gold buildings too. Anyway, we still have half of a spell. Is there any place at all that I actually want to clear the land? What do you make? Your harbor. It doesn't really affect you, does it? I mean, yeah. Well, let's clear this because he's grown large enough that he's going to need the space to build on, and that's kind of junk. Now we're back to, Withering Plains, but whatever. Okay, and next turn I'm gonna cast like food buff spells. I love that like the undead are not even going after us; they're going after these other dudes. They must feel really dumb.
The new spell research is complete.
Just really dumb for attacking us. Let's see here. Already getting level up. Sure. We can make him a tank, or we can make him do more damage. I tend to go for the tanky side of things. The main reason I go for the tank is these guys do damage, but it's still kind of low compared to like the wizards and the rangers and all that. So why not use them as meat shields, which seems to be what they were meant to be? I'm not sure. Then again, some units it's like, oh, you need a good melee unit. Well, let's see. I'm gonna check something. He already has pretty decent melee resist, so it's kind of like boosting him further when he already, yeah. Only 13 attack though. That's not much. Because if the bonus or the upgrade, I guess, is based on percent, and he's only doing 13, that's an extra 2.5 damage. What do you freaking do? Who cares? While with this one, that's 30 less damage he takes from melee in general. This one's quite good too, though. The cover specialist. Because this one is, I mean, if you get on rough terrain, which, I mean, you're on rough terrain all the time, it just really adds up, Whatever. I'm gonna go with that one. So, and marching forward. I'm not gonna bother to heal him up or anything. There's all these lands of life and stuff that you can heal on, so. My skeleton, though, he's taking some damage. I mean, he'll be fine once I get him on the desert, so let's scoot towards there. I'm going to go ahead and send him to the Dramer world, just to be extra helpful. Oh yeah, I definitely want to upgrade this guy, especially because he isn't one that you can just get. Especially with the healing leaf stuff, but I want to see if we can unlock a second lord, especially a spellcaster one. So, and now that we have that, I mean, we can always throw one or two his way to heal him up. Oh wow, we still need two more. This is like a healing buff. Like it's persistent, and it'll just heal. It's almost like putting a healing herbs on something. I think what we should actually go for is Thunderstorm because it'll do a lot of just really solid damage. So let's see. Yeah, you're toast. Toast is now my new favorite word. And this guy too, just wrecking them. I mean, I do. I feel bad for the monsters because honestly, they can't help it. You know, it's in their nature. They're monsters. They want to attack things and be monstrous. But I'm having none of that.
Don't do that.
And there's not much they can do about it. It's way off there though. That's a pain. I think we need to move towards it though and clear that out. Get some extra gold from clearing it out. Whoa, you took some damage. It's because they're settlers and they suck, and it's like, oh, okay. I think we need to kind of like send the healers down here. I still haven't scouted this out. Like, I mean, I could build here and let it grow and get some gold. I don't know if I care about that as much as I would if there's like a good resource hidden by the fog of war. So we need a scout, and unfortunately it's kind of difficult to do it on this gnarly terrain. What I should do is actually give him the magic eye buff. Yeah, let's do that. Now that, I mean, I'm basically pulling in so much bonus experience, it's not that big of a deal casting. Okay, so there's a second one there. Another ancient ruins. But it's kind of far away from here. I'm thinking the gold's gonna be our best bet. Let's scooch him forward a little bit more, see what we can. Oh, nasty. So yeah, the Dramer mages are, they're big and they're bad. They cast this one sucks because it's like, aha, now you have to recast everything. Yeah, and plus they do 39. Like, and it's spirit. They're awful. They really suck, actually. He can conceivably kill our hero, which. So what do we do? Well, first thing first, I'm gonna move her forward one and heal him. Get him completely healed up. Because it would stink if he died and would have survived with like 1 hit point, you know. Another thing, let's see. Let's move the mage up a bit and try to take a shot at him using the long range spells. Just to weaken him up a bit. Because not only are we getting hit from that and that, there's potential for him to scooch forward and remove any of his helpful enchants. And also potential for the fire elemental to come and hit him. So he's about to take a colossal amount of damage. And whatever we can do to kind of buff him up. It's a shame that we wasted the magic eye. Well, we wasted the spell slot when we could have used that. I'm going to put her here and then heal this guy. Because it's kind of a race against time to get him down here. And I think we'll build here. It covers a portal. I don't think if there's something down here though, I'm gonna be a little disappointed, but it's kind of difficult to scout that now. Now that we know we have like big nasty things down there. And I'm just gonna move him forward. Maybe distract this guy a little bit, because he can still take some damage. You know, he's got 30 hit points. Yeah, we're not gonna put that on. And he has potential to like kind of off-tank this, I guess would be the word. So, and we'll scoot him forward. He can't really get close enough to hit anything, so it's just kind of a matter of getting forward enough that he can do something next turn. Same thing with our catapults. And hopefully, ooh, discovered something nasty there. Yeesh. Well, move him in position. Hopefully he won't get hurt too bad by that. Let's see, veteran. We've cleared all this out, haven't we? We have. Let's march him forward. I'm tempted to send these veterans, essentially through the portal here and wipe out a city or two. And they will. They only have like weak units now, so veterans are going to just do a lot of damage to them. We're definitely outclassing the AI, in case you're curious. Eventually the game gets... No, we did not. She'll ask that over and over again and just be obnoxious. There's not much you can do about it. So, Wisdorn. I really wanted to get this so we can start marching towards better wizards, but all things considered, I'd like to get some kind of a gold coming in. But where to put it? And what to go for? Rogues Guild, only +2. I'm kind of just putting a Craftsman's Guild for now. It's kind of like, under normal circumstances, that'd be a little bit of a waste, but where would Craftsman's hang out? Honestly, they'd be like over here or something. Let's leave a little bit of forest for the time being, so our rangers still have like a little foresty ranger station. And we'll put it, actually, no, wait a minute. So that'll give us 3 gold. We have all of the growth stuff, so actually building a farm would mean more gold for us. So let's do that, and instead we can put a farm like out here. Yeah, let's check it out. Well, let's see. Do we have a Lands of Life anywhere? Looks like just plains. I think there's Plains of Life there, but it's kind of crowding out Baytown, and I didn't really want to do that. Let's see. Well, you're not in a Lands of Life, so I'm going to put you there, and then we'll cast a spell for Lands of Life. Or Fertile Lands, or whatever. No, wait. Fertile Lands is what this is. We don't... Oh, shoot. Are you going to penalize me? Maybe not. This is what we want. I like how little sunbeams are coming down. It just looks like such a happy and fun place. Weather's always good because of magic. That's going to be interesting if we ever develop the technology to control the weather in a way that isn't going to destroy the environment. Speaking of which, like, what is the deal with... It's just kind of bizarre to me, but it's like between 2010 and today, 2015, Great Britain has been on this like whole weird idea of every science fiction movie out of Great Britain is going to be about how something went wrong with the climate, but it led to a new ice age. Like, well, actually, I don't know if it was even British. I think like there's a South Korean movie, but with English actors in it. What was it called? It's like, oh, it's like it's a ridiculous movie. It was a movie that almost could have been good, like almost, but instead it's really terrible. Well, not terrible in a way that it ruins it. Oh, wow, we lost a catapult to the Dramer Castle. That's pretty gnarly, actually. I'm upset. Revenge will be swift. Oh, I'm gonna postpone that. It's too dangerous right now with all the Dramer castles and other nonsense. Oh, I don't remember the name of the movie, but anyway, the whole idea is like to control the climate. We put up these like basically to reverse global warming, we put up these towers that make it cold instead. And because of that, we ended up messing up the weather, and a new ice age happened. Which one, you would think they're like that whole scenario is kind of ridiculous, but because it's like if we knew there was potential for the technology to mess stuff up, you would think that we would also have a way to turn it off before it got too out of control. But apparently we didn't. But anyway, so there's that whole premise, right, of like we try to cool the climate down, and instead, like we push it too far. And there's been like 3 movies with that exact premise out in like the last 5 years. It's so strange to me. I'm like, why? Why would you do that? Like, why would that be the thing that people latch on to? I don't know. It's odd to me though. I need some healing. Here we go. Delicious heals. I'm gonna actually scooch my little rat dude forward. He can actually scout out a bunch. Yeah, there's a ton of Dramer castles. Look at them all. The mages have me nervous. Those guys hit like trucks. They're really bad. Ooh. Okay, this kind of changes things. You see this resource? Obsidian? It's quite good. It might be worth actually trying to put the settler here. Either here or... Oh, another holy site? Oh no, that's a magic node. Ooh. Things are getting crazier and crazier. Gosh. I'm not sure where to put the city. Probably here then, because magic nodes are quite good. Like I said, they give you all kinds of really good stuff in the Dramer lands. It's just the hassle of clearing them out when they're full of Dramer. Yeah, anyway, maybe I'll try to look up some of these. There's one where, okay, it's an ice age because people built a machine to make the weather cool down and it went too far. And so the only people who survive are these people on a train built by a mad scientist / billionaire that is basically a perpetual motion machine. And if the train ever stops, the engine, basically if the engine stops, stuff will get so cold that the people will freeze. So they're on this train and it basically circles the earth on a massive like rail that this crazy billionaire built. I don't know. It's such a weird concept, and like I said, it was almost a good movie. It was so close, and they just didn't quite pull it off. So, oh man, they're nailing. We're probably gonna have to pull back again. I'm glad let's not do the curse thing because yeesh. At this point, like the way my units are getting chewed up, I think my goal should be terraform this, build a settler there, and just like stem the tide of defensive units coming in, and maybe burn down like a couple of these castles because I feel like we're overstretched at this point. And having like some land that they could camp out on and heal on, I think would go a long way towards just pulling us ahead a bit, especially with all these Dramer castles. It would be nice to get the obsidian, but I'm thinking now I'm going to put a city like here as well. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that'll be okay. Because we have this research node, which is nice. We have obsidian, also nice. Obsidian, I forget, it gives you something crazy though. It's like it reduces all incoming damage on a hero unit, or I mean we can look it up probably. Let's jump back to Territar real quick to select a Ram City. Yeah, it's like a good bonus though, so it's worth going for if you can grab it. Let's see, Obsidian, wherefore art thou? It's not Demonologist Workshop. It's... And I forget what the little emblem... Oh, here it is. Charm Shop. Yeah, it gives you the Obsidian Amulet. Oh, and it won't let you look at what that is. I forget exactly what it does, but it's really, really strong. It's a really strong buff. And yeah, it costs you some mana and upkeep, but it makes a ton of gold too. So it's quite good and worth going for.